again with the latest and the greatest in these cryptocurrency markets. Do me a quick favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Now let's talk about it. Today we're going to be talking about the top 3 reasons why cryptocurrency is pumping today. We talked about January 2026. Things could be moving, things could be changing. We went through and experienced the turmoil in 2025. Now we have a chance, we have an opportunity at a new year. 2026 is going to be completely different than 2025. We talked about expectations, what people were guessing, what people were thinking, the predictions for 2026. We talked about the predictions of 2025. Things are changing, things have changed. So we take a look at the market today. The market is doing very well. Bitcoin is sitting at $95,426. That is an awesome level for Bitcoin. Yeah, we did get comfortable seeing Bitcoin in the $100,000 range. Nevertheless, at this particular point in the market where everybody was saying Bitcoin was going to go down, everybody was saying altcoins were going to get destroyed. Look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is holding strong, and we know Bitcoin is the big dog for the cryptocurrency market. If Bitcoin is doing well, then the entire cryptocurrency market will be sitting on great foundation, and that is exactly what we are seeing today. Bitcoin $95,400, up $5,000 in one day. We talked about how Bitcoin is very explosive. Don't close your eyes, don't wink, because at any particular time, Bitcoin can be up $5,000, $10,000 in one day. Today, we are witnessing that pump, up $5,000 in one day. Take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum has exploded. We're at $3,300. Remember last week, Ethereum was below $3,000. I said don't blink because at any particular time, we can see Ethereum back testing the $4,000 level. Ethereum's up 7-8% in one day. That is an excellent pump, excellent increase to see in the market. As Ethereum pump, as we see Ethereum go, we start to see the rest of the altcoin market go. Now, altcoins were beat down in 2025. Everybody understand that our portfolios will never let us forget how altcoins performed in 2025. Nevertheless, we have another chance to get it right in 2025. So today I'm going to touch on 3 reasons why I think 2026 could be a special year, and as far as why I think the market is pumping today. So you take a look at the Bitcoin dominance. The Bitcoin dominance today, we're at 58.7%. Now the Bitcoin dominance have topped out in my opinion, and the fact that the Bitcoin dominance have peaked, was it last year when we got to 65%? I think that right there gave us a great indication that you know what, the worst could be over with. Once you see the peak of the Bitcoin dominance, then after that you see the Bitcoin dominance start to slide down, and that is exactly what we're seeing, causing the markets to start to increase, which is what we're seeing right now. January 1st, 2026, we saw things immediately take off to an excellent level. If this is your first time rocking with your boy Stock Holiday, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Take a look at Ethereum. The Ethereum dominance 12.14%. Soon and very soon, we will be talking about Ethereum dominance at 13%. This is just the natural progress for the cryptocurrency market. We see the Bitcoin dominance be very strong, be very high, then we start to see it descend down. As it starts to scale down, we start to see the Ethereum dominance start to increase, altcoins start to strengthen and start to recover and reverse themselves from the downward spirals that we were in last year in 2025. So that's number one. The Bitcoin dominance peaked. I think that's another first reason as to why we're seeing the markets recover and do so well today. You take a look at some of these altcoins like Dash. Dash is up 45% on today. Optimism, Pepe Coin up once again. Every time we see a pump, Pepe Coin is always right there to raise its hand and say, "Don't forget about me." Everybody was loving Pepe Coin, was loving Bonk last year before the downward spirals hit. So these are some of the coins that we're still looking at. We're still holding on to, wondering and hoping that these coins will have a great recovery. Dash coin, Dash right now is $56, up 45% in one day. You take a look at coins like Dash. When you take a look at where these coins have been, last year, 2025, we saw Dash get to $125 in November 2025, down to $56 right now. You take a look at Dash a few days ago, it was $37. This is how and why we need to be paying attention to the markets. This is why we really need to be focusing on buying these dips, finding out or getting close to where the bottoms are. Because if you were able to buy Dash at 37 bucks, 40 bucks, today is $56. We saw Dash hit a high of 125 bucks just a few months ago in November. This is how multipliers are made. You even go back and look at September 2025. Dash was down to 20 bucks. It ran all the way up to 125 bucks November 2025. Then it came back down. As you can see, we were at 37, 35 bucks just a few days ago. So very important to watch these coins. Very important to try to buy these coins when they're beat down, when nobody's talking about these coins, when everybody has given up hope on these coins, when everybody has given up hope on the entire market. That is the time where we really need to be paying attention, trying to find an entry place, entry level for these particular coins. Take a look at the all-time high for a coin like Dash back in 2017. This coin did hit over $1,000. 14, 1,500 bucks back in 2017. Will it get back to those levels? Who knows? Probably not. But even if this coin can do a 4x, 5x, get to somewhere $200 range, that would be excellent from where it's at today. Right now, we're just looking to make profits, looking for these coins to where we can have some skin in the game. So when the bull market come, if this is the bull market, who knows? Nobody can say for sure. Just like last year, nobody called that that was going to be the bear market. 2026, who knows? This could be the year of the bull market. You just never know. The only way to protect yourself is to have skin in the game. Make sure you keep that helmet on, keep your seatbelt on, and protect yourself at all times. Let's see who we got rocking with us. My man Roland Curtis. What's going on, man? He say, "What up, coach? Good luck to you guys. Hopefully, Bitcoin will explode to $200,000." Man, that would definitely be beautiful. Those are some of the numbers that some of the big guys are throwing out. $150,000 Bitcoin, $200,000 Bitcoin. Let me go ahead and get this out the way. This is not financial advice. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell any crypto. This video is strictly for educational and entertainment purposes only. Before investing into anything, please consult with a professional financial advisor. So we taking a look at the cryptocurrency markets today, and things seems to be panning out pretty well. Solana's 144, $145. Old Dogecoin back to 15 cents. So a lot of the coins that we saw beat down is starting to have a little bit of recovery. Sui is still under $2. We're talking about $1.88. So there's still a lot of deals, still a lot of discounts on the table right now. The fear and greed index is at 52. Please pay attention to the fear and greed index. When the fear and greed index get to extreme greed, people are going to be tapping out. People are going to be selling. So we take a look at what happened last year, towards the end of last year. Quantitative tightening ended. As of right now, we're seeing global liquidity at all-time high. We're starting to see money starting to flow, starting to see the money printers turn on. We know we saw see precious metals all-time high yesterday or a few days ago. Gold and silver again hit an all-time high. You take a look at the Russell 2000, the stock market. Things are looking strong. Things are at a near all-time highs. Typically, once the precious metals, once the stock market have its run, typically always after that, that's when cryptocurrency start to have its run and start to have its pump. So is this time? Is this the time for cryptocurrency? Is this the time for our altcoins to really start to see some explosive moves? For so long, so many months, the entire year of 2025, we saw our altcoins get dragged through the streets. Got dragged so hard, so many folks tapped out. Going through 2025 taught us a awesome lesson, but 2026, this is a different year. We put 2025 behind us. We're going to see what 2026 have in store for us. Let's see who else we got rocking and rolling with us today. He said my art block bag getting heavy. Shouts out to Daniel. Daniel say it's art block bag. Hey, a lot of those small cap coins, you'd be surprised at what these coins could do. We talking about coins like Solana. Coins like Solana got a market cap of 81 um, billion-dollar market cap. We're expecting coins like that to do great multipliers. Imagine coins that got $1 billion market cap, a $500 million market cap. Imagine the multipliers that those coins can do. Coins like Arc Block, who knows, and what other coins that we've been holding for a very long time. These coins have not pumped yet, but you just never know when these coins will start to moonshot and start to go parabolic. That is what altcoin season is. That is what altcoin season does. Are we in altcoin season? Who knows? Nevertheless, we're trying to find where the market has hit its bottom, and maybe we hit the bottom last year. Maybe we hit the bottom when we saw the Bitcoin dominance at 65. We did see the fear and greed index get to extreme fear. We saw so many signs, so many indicators in 2025 that let us know, you know what, 2026 may be it. For us to struggle and get beat down so bad in 2025, there's only one other way to go in 2026, and that is up. Keeping our fingers crossed, hoping that we can see a relief rally like we were talking about last year. Hopefully, Santa Claus will come a month late. You know, Santa Claus might have hit his head and he think Christmas is right now. So let's see who else we got. Um, Craig Beach, what's going on with you, my man? Who else we got? L3V, aka M. What is going on with you, big dog? He said this weekend. This is my new name backwards. What was that, Machiavelli? Who else we got rocking with us tonight? He said, what's going on today with ZBEC Network? I saw it went up a bit. Yeah, well, the entire market is going up a bit. Some coins are exploding more than others, but this is what I like to see. I like to see the entire market have a move. Over the past few months, we will see one coin here, one coin there have great movements. We saw Zcash have an awesome movement, but we didn't see the entire market move as a unit. Today, what are we seeing? We're seeing the entire market move as a unit, and it is being led by the general, Bitcoin. Then it is being followed by its second in command, which is Old Man Ether. Old Man Ether is one of the greatest and coldest commanders of cryptocurrency altcoins. See what else we got rocking with us. Why's mine on the burner account? They bringing in the burner accounts, huh? He says the same account, just changed my name. Say, bro. He said I'm cool with whatever happens at this point. Well, you know, we done took a lot of the rough points. We done took a lot of the dips, a lot of the corrections. We saw the flash crash on 1010. We experienced so much in 2025. Maybe that was like a test, saying, you know what? If you could test and hang in and still be around in cryptocurrency after experience what happened in 2025, then you should be rewarded in 2026. You got battered, you got bruised, you got beat down. My $40,000 went all the way down to $6,000 in 2025, and you still around. You deserve to see that $6,000 do a 10x. You deserve to see that $6,000 do a 15, 20x because you took the beating in 2025. So now we sticking around, and hopefully we can see the rewards from our obedience, from our patience, and so forth and so on. So I'm sticking in there, hoping things will continue to turn around. Hopefully we can continue to see great pumps. Last year we saw 3 months, October, November, and December, just give us nothing but sour grapes. 3 months in a row, we said, you know what? Can't see it being 4 months in a row. Those 3 months in a row of quarter four 2025, right there, was shocking enough. One of the worst quarters that we have ever seen in cryptocurrency history. That was unnormal. That was not um, unexpected. Nobody saw it coming. So 2026, I really want to catch the masses off guard. I want people to be saying, I didn't see it coming. I didn't see Bitcoin hitting $200,000. I didn't see Ethereum hitting $12,000. That is what I want to hear people say. Just like they said in 2025, I didn't see that coming. So 2026, we are continuing to hold on to the branch, holding on to hope, and we're going to stick around and see how this market will continue to run up. So who else we got rocking with us? E Money 88 say stop. What up? 2026 going to be a good year. The patience going to pay off. Patience is very important. I've been telling you guys, I've been over there on the Moonshot app, buying a lot of DGN coins. These are small cap coins. Get into these coins when they're about $10,000 market cap. Been in some of the other coins. These coins are maybe 100,000, $200,000 market cap. I get into these coins, and some of the coins I just let them sit. I don't really panic, and sometimes they go down, but then they'll come back up. And I was looking, I'm like, man, when I'm relaxed and I don't panic, these coins just continue to go up after they come down, showing that patience pays off. But you have to understand to take profit in those small cap coins because they are so volatile. You can do a 2 3x and mess around, and that stuff be all gone real quick. So you have to know how to navigate. You really have to know how to play in each individual field that you're in, whether you're dealing with small cap, micro cap, large cap coins. Each one requires different commandments and requires different strategies for you to be successful. So, just good to see the market overall starting to recover. Fear and greed index just that quick. We're at 52. We were just talking about a 22 fear and greed index. A 10. We saw a 10. Extreme fear. Now we're at neutral. Altcoin season is at 30. We're at 30 over 100. These are all the indicators that we really need to be honing in very close to. Global cryptocurrency market cap, we're at 3.25 trillion. We all thought that the global cryptocurrency market cap would hit 7 8 trillion dollars in quarter four 2025. We all know what happened in 2025. Everything came up short. We would have liked to see Bitcoin hit $200,000 in quarter four 2025, but they're still projecting that it could do that in 2026. So if it can do that in 2026, the global cryptocurrency market cap can still touch that 7 8 trillion dollar market cap. Once that happens, if that happens, you're going to see these small cap coins really going to be paying off. People are going to be upset that they sold so low in 2025. You're going to be looking at their portfolio saying, damn, my $12,000 could have been $70,000. I remember last cycle vividly. Man, I made so much money. Got to watch what I say. YouTube will mess around and strike me. No, I didn't. YouTube, I didn't make no money. But the multipliers that you can make in an official altcoin season, wow. If we can experience an altcoin season like we have each cycle there has always been what is called the altcoin season. What is an altcoin season? Altcoin season is when the altcoins outperform Bitcoin. Typically, there we called it. It was 4 phases. Bitcoin will start to pump and outperform the market. We have been seeing that the entire year 2025. We saw Bitcoin completely obliterate and outperform the market. Hence, why the Bitcoin dominance has been holding so strong for a long time. We saw the Bitcoin dominance top out at about 65, 66%. Then, when you start to see the Bitcoin dominance slide, you start to see the altcoin dominance increase. Once you start to see that, that is where altcoin season kick in. It's kind of like you got that, you shifting them gears in that stick shift vehicle. You going from first, Bitcoin dominance. You going from second, Ethereum dominance start to kick in. You shift that thing to third. Some of your large cap altcoins start to explode and outperform. You shift that thing in the fourth gear. These micro cap coins start to explode. You talking about full blown fledged altcoin season. That is what we want to see. That is why we are in cryptocurrency because folks want to experience altcoin season. Altcoin season is where you can make great multipliers. We could be sitting in ETFs. We could be sitting in the stock market completely, even though we are there. We just diverse. We could have our entire bag in ETFs. We can have our entire bags in Meta, Apple, Tesla stock. But we're in cryptocurrency, so we can experience what is called altcoin season, where these coins can really do great multipliers and explode. You're talking about seeing Bitcoin do a 2 or 3x. Imagine what these other coins can do. You're talking about seeing Ethereum do a 4 or 5x. Imagine what these other smaller cap coins can do. So that is why we're so excited. That is what we want to see. Want to see an altcoin season. XRP $2.16. XRP could easily get to $10 this year, easily get to $8, do a 4 or 5x. Solana sitting at $144 could easily do a 4 or 5x, get to $600-700. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're paying attention to right now. Dogecoin, we're expecting Dogecoin to hit $1. It's at 14-15 cents right now. If it was to hit $1, you're talking about a 7x or something like that. That is what we want to see. These are some of the multipliers that we want to experience. That is why we are in cryptocurrency. Yeah, the technology is good. Blockchain this, blockchain that, but we want to see great multipliers. So let me go ahead and see who else we got rocking with us tonight. He say I prefer gold and silver. I get it. Gold and silver is steady she go. It is hard to lose with gold and silver. It is hard to lose with the stock market, with the basic ETFs, with the QQQ, the S&P 500. It is hard to lose with that. But we're in cryptocurrency because some of us are very risky. Our risk tolerance are a little different. You got to be wired a little different to be in cryptocurrency. See who else we got rocking with us tonight. Levon Lawrence, what's going on with you, my man? He said, I hope the market rips since Powell is in trouble. Man, you think they're gonna do something to the Fed chairman Powell? They've been going back and forth. Trump and Powell been going back and forth. Chaotic Kicks, what's going on with you today, my brother? Craig B say, man, Trump stomping his feet. Powell told Trump to eat. Man, they going, hey, them two OGs, boy. Trump about to call Powell a drug trafficker soon. That man going see now, huh? David, what's going on, brother? He said the accumulation been relentless, though. Man, the accumulation has been tough. What we had to go through has definitely been tough. So, like I said, we're nowhere near out of the woods, but it is just good to see a day like today. Like I said, we're going to celebrate the little wins. We're going to celebrate the little victories that we do get a chance to experience. This is just one day. We want to see a continuation of days like this. That is what altcoin season look like. Altcoin season looks like this every day. Bitcoin up 4-5% every day. Ethereum up 7-8% every day. That is what altcoin season look like. That is how Ethereum can snowball, and before you look at it, we're at $5,000, $6,000 Ethereum just like that. So a lot of folks haven't experienced altcoin season. Those who have experienced altcoin season, they probably left. Maybe they're still here. I know a lot of the new retail investors, they are not in yet. Will they come back? Yeah, they'll come back. But when they come back, we're going to be exiting. They're going to be our exit liquidity, unfortunately. So, but that's the name of the game. That's the way it works, and that's how we were done the last cycle. So, let's see who else we got. Who else we got rocking with us tonight? K Mad 316 say, "What up, coach? I hope you doing well, player." Man, when days like to this, Bitcoin up 4-5%. That definitely put a smile on your boy face. When Ethereum $3,300, that put a smile on your boy face. Solana almost touched $150 for sure. Yeah, so today is just one of them days. I opened up one of my portfolios. It was shining, looking well. So that is always good to see. You know, we had so many down days. It's good to see a couple of green days. He said predict the short future. He said, man, we were wrong about global market cap. Well, just were we wrong about the global cryptocurrency market cap? Maybe not. Our timing may have been off, just like our timing was off with the quarter four of 2025. We thought quarter four of 2025 was going to be parabolic. Our timing was off. We thought the global cryptocurrency market cap was going to hit its all-time high in um, quarter four 2025, $7-8 trillion. Our timing may have just been off. Could these two things still occur in 2026? They're still predicting 150, 175, $200,000 Bitcoin in 2026. Could we see that $7 trillion global cryptocurrency market cap? Yes, we can. Things have shifted. So we're here for it, and we will be present in the market if and when that occur. Who else? We got Peter Morton. What's going on with you, my man? He said, "What's good, stock? Crypto pumping. I knew what's going to when this run starts. It's going to last a while. I hope so." We went to the downside of consecutive days, consecutive months. It would not surprise me, but it would be greatly warranted if we was to see the market pump to the upside for several months. Wouldn't surprise me not one bit. A lot of folks will be surprised because there are a lot of folks who were down on cryptocurrency, down on Bitcoin. Said the market was not going to do anything. Taking a look at coins like Monero, $681. I'm talking about up 60% in 1 week. This is what altcoin season looks like. We just need to see all of these coins lock arms, lock hands, and explode and go parabolic together. Near protocol up 11% today. ICP up 15% today. Beautiful thing. It is good to see. It is good to Story IP up 35% in 1 day. It's good to see these coins head in the upward direction. That is what I'm talking about. Take a look at Bitcoin. What was the high for today that Bitcoin hit? What was the high for today that we hit? Did we hit 96 today? Almost. We hit 95.8. $95,800 was hit. What time was that? It about an hour ago, maybe. We hit $95,800. So, excellent level for us to be in. You take a look at when we hit 90,000. We hit 90,000 almost. We hit 89,000 January 12th. That was yesterday. We hit 89K. Now we at 95, almost $96,000 in 1 day. That's the power of cryptocurrency. That's the power of Bitcoin. Never count Bitcoin out. You take a look at a lot of the documentaries about Bitcoin. You've seen folks always counting Bitcoin out. You've seen folks always count altcoins out. Doom and gloom. It's going to go to zero. Why are you invested in Bitcoin? Why are you invested in crypto? You've been hearing it time and time again, cycle after cycle. We've been hearing the same narrative how Bitcoin is worthless, Bitcoin is useless, it is going to go to zero. And what does Bitcoin keep doing? Keep making all time highs. Keep shocking the folks, keep surprising the naysayers. Who else we got rocking with us? Little the bodyguard, what is going on with you, boy? You say, Mr. Holiday, what's up with it, man? Not a lot. Weekend was beautiful. Watched a lot of football. Monday night football playoffs. I'm like, damn, look at the NFL showing a Monday night playoff game. I didn't know they played the playoffs on Monday night, but that was an excellent game to see. Aaron Rodgers' final game. Looked like Coach Tomlin. I think they fired him today. He had a great 18 season run with the Pittsburgh Steelers, but it was an exciting game to see them young Houston Texans do their thing last night. See who else we got rocking with us. Treshawn Green. He said, "Name all seven continents right now." Whew. Man, I used to know him. I probably still know him if you give me 60 seconds. I'll probably still name all seven continents. Put something on it. Bet something on it. Bet I can name them. Let's bet one Solana. Peter Morton. He said Bitcoin about the 7x, maybe 10. Slow your roll, cowboy. Bitcoin 7x, 80K, 8 times 7, 56, go to half a million. Eventually, it'll hit $560,000 market cap, but slow your roll, cowboy, and stay there. Move up again and slow, steady. Yeah, for sure. To 2030, absolutely. I feel you. He said, I think Pepe is going to go ballistic. Man, Pepe is a OG coin. I mean, had a lot of great potential, a lot of great prospects with Pepe coin. So I think it still can do great things. Same as Bonk. But Pepe coin was one of the first ones that really stepped on the scene and really started to kick in the meme coin narrative. Shiba Inu has been very quiet. Let's see where Shiba Inu is. God, Shiba Inu is number 24. $5 billion market cap. Adera H bar is at 12 cent. Number 25. Interesting. Uniswap. What was that other coin that I made money on today? Casper below 5 cent. Poke Casper. Interesting to watch these coins recover. Bunk up 13, 14% today. What's Quant at 77 cent? Pudgy Penguins always pump when the market turn around. Up 14%. You got to keep our eye on Dash. Dash is an OG coin. It's been around for several cycles. Number 79. See what else we got rocking with us today. He said Grayscale Trust. LT says I like coin. And Ben and BCAG hoping it takes off like last bull run. Bitcoin Cash, is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, we hope Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash take off. Peter Morton said, I know this repo coin on base going to the moon. Hmm. He said this may be the last real chance to see big gains before crypto goes mainstream. Well, the Clarity Act. The Clarity Act is another reason as to why we could be seeing this pump. 2 days from now, January 15th, we're expecting to see the Clarity Act get approved. Once that happens, that is really going to change the landscape of cryptocurrency. It's going to change the game. When they come out and make declarations and start identifying what is a crypto commodity, what can be classified as a cryptocurrency, what cannot, which cryptocurrency exchanges can do this, which can do that, the game, the landscape is going to change. It is going to be better for the traditional investors to make them and the large institutions to feel comfortable buying altcoins, buying the various cryptocurrency. We know we still got a few altcoin ETFs that are on the table. Applications are in, they're on the table. So once these things, the Clarity Act, I think that is really good. That could be the catalyst that just send this market through the roof. So that's why I say the top three reasons that we could really be starting to see things turn around. Number one, the Bitcoin dominance already peaked. We saw 65% Bitcoin dominance. Number two, quantitative tightening ended last year. Now we're seeing global liquidity hits all-time high. Number three, the Clarity Act will probably get approved January 15th, 2 days from now. A combination of those three things is a declaration that, you know what, this market is probably getting ready to take off. Folks that are still sitting on the sideline, they're going to be sitting on the sideline paying attention. They're going to be watching, scratching their fingers, twisting their fingers, saying, "Damn, do I get back in right now?" Then Bitcoin gonna get back up to 98K. They're gonna say, "Damn, should I get back in right now?" And Bitcoin get to 102. They're gonna say, "Damn, I should have got back in at 97." Hmm. See what else we got rocking and rolling with us. Shouts out to K Mad, man. I appreciate the super chat. He said, "Put something on the JD for you." I appreciate that, man, because, hey, 2025, man, I was JD to the left, JD to the right, man. So I appreciate you, man. Put something on my bottle. Shouts out to K Mad, man. I appreciate the super chat. Yeah, ZBEC Network could be another one of those coins that could really take off. These are some of the coins that we were very, very bullish on in 2025. Some of the coins that we were very bullish on in 2025. Well, we know how 2025 turned out. My lighting is terrible. We know how 2025 turned out. 2025 did not turn out well. So a lot of the coins that we were bullish on didn't turn out well. 2026, when the market turn around, those altcoins that you were loving can and probably will turn around. We talking about XCN, Onyx Coin. We talking about ZBET Network and a host of other coins that we were very bullish on in 2025. So that is another great thing that we could kind of look forward to in 2026. This is just the beginning. But like I said, you don't want to get too comfortable because we saw what the last two Januaries did. The last two Januaries really fooled us, especially last year, 2025 January. We saw the market pump, we saw all-time highs, and then um, the bloodbath hit us February 1st. And after that, month after month, there was turmoil. The market just continued to drop, continued to descend, and there we were looking for a great comeback for quarter four 2025, and that did not happen. So that places us right here, January 13th, 2026, with the market pumping, with Bitcoin trying to step out, trying to make its next leg up, with the entire cryptocurrency market really trying to stand on business as Ethereum scales above $3,300, as XRP does its thing, sitting above $2.15. So things are looking like they may be just ready to turn around. We're going to take this thing one day at a time, but that's what we want to see. You take a look at Chainlink. My Chainlink play is looking awesome, up 8% today. Stellar. If you like XRP, you better love XLM Stellar. As XRP go, Stellar will double it. You see XRP is up 1% today. No, XRP is up 6% today, excuse me. XLM is up 9%, 10%. As XRP go, you better have some XLM in your back pocket. So these are some of the things that we're doing that we're paying attention to. Any particular moment, Sui can explode. Sui's up 6, 7% today. It's still under $2. But any particular, let's take a look at Sui. A lot of people take Sui for granted. A lot of people not paying attention to Sui. Sui's sitting at $1.87 right now. You go back to last year, Sui got to $4 and about $4.50 in July 2025. January 2025 was about the same rate, $4.75. But when you really zoom out and you take a look at Sui, brand new coin came out in 2023. This coin have not experienced the altcoin season. That is huge. Do not underestimate the fact that this is a brand new coin. This is a layer one token, and this coin have yet to experience the altcoin season. You take a look at some of the other coins that experience altcoin season, those coins have already went up and they hit all-time high. And now they're struggling to get back to those all-time highs when they were first introduced, when they first experienced their first altcoin season. Sui has a chance to be it. Sui has a chance to beat him for this cycle. We saw when Solana did its thing. We saw when Ethereum did its thing. We saw when a lot of these other coins exploded, went parabolic when it was their first time experiencing an altcoin season. It's going to be Sui's first time experiencing an altcoin season. When this coin first came out, 2023, it was at $1.18, $1.15. Right now, we're at $1.87. 2023 to 2026, a lot of sideways motion. We did see an all-time high of about $5 January 2025, but we know what 2025 delivered to us. 2025 delivered a baby bear market to us. Got this thing all the way down to what it hit $1.43, and I think during that flash crash of October 10th, 2025, I think we saw Sui get below $1. Remember, the market dipped down real low. A lot of it really didn't get recorded, but we saw some lows that is not even on the radar as of right now. If you go back and look at the charts um, of 1010, some of those dips, some of those lows that we saw are not registered on the charts, but we saw those things in real time because we were watching the charts. We was watching as the dips occurred. That was a cold day in cryptocurrency. So Sui is a coin that we all need to have on our radar. $1.87 right now, $7 billion market cap. It is currently the number 17th largest cryptocurrency coin in the world. So, $7 billion market cap. You take a look at Solana. Solana is an $82 billion market cap. Solana is 10x larger than Sui. You think Solana is going to stay at $82 billion, or you think it's going to get higher than $82 billion? What if Sui got to $80 billion market cap? That is why I say pay attention to some of these coins that will be experiencing their first altcoin season. Sui is one of my most bullish coins. Nobody's talking about it right now. They won't talk about it until it start going parabolic. Then a lot of folks will start making videos about Sui and start to say that they are the Sui king, the Sui champion, XYZ. Pay attention to these coins that will be experiencing their first altcoin season, especially if they're in the top 100 coins like Sui is. Sui's number 17, just above Zcash. Zcash already experienced this altcoin season before, but there are several coins on this list that will be experiencing their first altcoin season, and I am excited about those coins in particular. See who else we got rocking and rolling with us. Craig Beach say this is a big, big month. If we close red again, it's the first time it's closed 4 straight months red in years. Yep, that's why I say probably not going to happen. It's looking good right now. Yeah, it's looking good right now, but we don't want to get too comfortable because we know this is cryptocurrency. Any particular time you get a little bit comfortable, you get a little bit cocky, and doggone thing will bring you right back down to reality and set you right back down in that chair. Who was that? Misha. She said, "Thank you for learning us to not sell on bad days. Still have AIOZ. Just but yeah, I still have AIOZ network. I still got a lot of those coins that I've been holding for years. Some of them I have been dollar cost averaging in, but if we do see an altcoin season, those are going to be some of the coins that could really um, do great multipliers because the community is there. What does it take for a coin to explode and go parabolic? Definitely takes a great community. So some of these old school coins still got great communities. They got old school support. People like me, people like you who've been around for years, we still holding, supporting those coins and banking on those coins to recover. K Mad 316 said, Coach, how do you feel about Dash token? It had a nice run today, low supply, and it's a privacy coin. I just picked up a couple. May get some more in the next few weeks. Well, like I said, you always want to pay attention to the characteristics of your coin. What has Dash Coin been showing us over the past few months? When The few times we've seen the market pump, Dash Coin was one of those coins that was always green. So Dash Coin looked like it definitely could be one of the coins for 2026. Definitely popular. Been around for a little bit. So I could wouldn't be surprised to see Dash Coin to be one of the coins that, give us a good 7, 8x multiplier. Peter Morton say no yield, no stable. It's greasy. Banks are greedy. Yeah, banks are greedy for sure. That's confirmed. Dun, dun, dun. Cali Pokemon say been buying a dip. Let's go. That's another thing that's very very important. If you've been buying the dips over the past couple of months, then it's days like this is where you get rewarded. We did the hard work. The hard work was buying those dips. The hard work was getting into the market, going opening up your portfolio and buying these various coins when Bitcoin was $82,000. When Bitcoin dipped down to $85,000 and we were still buying. Solana got down to $118. We were still buying. I remember vividly opened up my portfolio, said, damn, gotta get some skin in the game. I got a DCA, $1.18 for Solana, Ethereum, 2,700 bucks. Gotta. If I'm expecting it to hit 5K, 6K, I gotta buy it at 27. So now on days like this, we get a little bit of reward. You know, get a few bones thrown out to us. Give a dog a bone. So today we getting a couple of treats, a couple of bones, man, and we gonna take them. But that's the importance of buying when there's a lot of fear in the market. When everybody was saying I'm selling, everybody was saying the market's gonna go down to zero. Tune all the noise out. Tune all that BS out. Trust your instincts. And like they say, typically when everybody is saying go left, I like to go right. When everybody's saying go right, your boy like to go left. Stanley, what's going on, man? He said, what do you think about INSP? INSP. Let me type that in. I've never heard of INSP. What the heck is that? I don't know what INSP is. I do see something that got a $2.9 million market cap, but I don't know if that's what you're referring to. Ricky Romero, what is going on with you, my brother? Ricky Romero say, "Do you like Tao? Tao looks like it's going to $700,000, Coach. I mean, I know one thing: the Tao community is very strong. I still don't have no skin in the game in Tao. Bitten sore. Currently, right now, it is the number 34th coin in the world. Market cap $3.14 billion. Price is $296. Back in November 2025, it did get to about 500 bucks. So it has taken a dip since November. Did get down to 215 bucks end of December 2025. Now we almost at 300 bucks. So if you were buying the dips in December, doubled your money by now, just about in Tau. So let's take a look at Tau. I know this was one of the coins that had. I think this was one of the coins that had splits, right? Was it one of the AI artificial intelligent coins that it used to be called or something like that? Back in 2023, this coin was 76 bucks. December 2024, this coin did get to $710. So, yeah, it could definitely get back to the $700 range. But I just don't have no skin in the game in Tau. I mean, um, I'm spread out so thin right now. Tau is just not one of the coins that is currently on my radar. But if it do start to shake and bake, you know, I might just jump into. I might FOMO into it. Peter Morton say Tao is headed for a Zcash type run, 5-figure coin right there, man. It'd be beautiful, man, to see these coins explode. Cause if Tao pump, that means it's gonna be a bunch of other coins that pump also. Antoine, what's going on with you, my man? He say Trump is putting a lot of pressure. He said Trump is putting a lot of pressure on Powell to significantly raise interest rates. Man, 2026, we already know what's going to happen. It's going to be a new Fed chair in there. I don't know if Trump already identified him. I'm sure he already know who he's going to put in place, but 2026 is going to be bananas. In 2025, all those interest rate cuts that he wanted Powell to do, his guy's going to do them. He said he wanted to go down um, 50 basis points, 75 basis points. They're going to do it. So you talking about seeing some explosions? This could really get interesting. That's why I'm really trying to position my portfolios. I'm trying to make sure my stock market portfolio is solid as a rock. I did list a list of stocks that I would buy if I was starting with $1,000. For any beginners, you guys may want to check that out. It's over there in the Patreon. You know, you got to start somewhere. You got to start somewhere. That is how you learn. That's what I tell a lot of people that come into my circle. I'm like, man, the only way that you're going to learn anything is to get involved, to get some skin in the game. If you don't have no skin in the game, if you don't have no account open, then you're not really going to take this stuff serious. But once you start, and once you got your money invested, then you're going to start paying attention. Then you're going to start wanting to learn. You're going to start opening up um, various dialogues. You're going to start reading various articles to learn more about money, to learn how to grow your wealth, how to dominate the market, how to make multipliers, when the best time to buy, when the best time to sell. I mean, this thing will open up a whole another spectrum to you when it comes to making money. Let's see who else we got rocking with us. Yeah, Trump and Powell, man, this is very funny to see these fellas going back and forth. But we got some interesting things happening. 2026 could be the year that we are waiting for. 2026 could be the new 2025. What were we waiting for in 2025? We were waiting for the market to explode. We were waiting for altcoin season. We were waiting for things to recover. I mean, 2025, my expectations for quarter four 2025, I was expecting my portfolios to be humongous. That didn't happen. So, 2026, what will 2026 deliver? Still got those positions in those various coins. I've even been dollar cost averaging, been adding more in at various dips, various lows, expecting 2026 to have a great recovery. 2025 put our face in the dirt, but looks like 2026 could be the one, especially if we're talking about that shift that has occurred in 2024. Yeah, very similar to 2017, 2018, but interesting because a lot of times, it's hard to make sense of why. Hard to make sense of why the markets were dipping so much in 2025. When the market run up in 2026, it's going to be hard to make sense as to why, but there's always going to be a narrative, always going to be something for us to attach it to. Oh, it went up because of Clarity Act. Or it went up because the money printer. Well, look at all the positive catalysts that we saw in 2025 and the market didn't go up. So sometimes it's just part of that cycle. Things happen when they're supposed to happen, regardless of what the heck is going on. He said, but I'm not expecting Bitcoin to go to all-time high. He said 102, 108 tops. Well, I know one thing. I'm gonna be watching that doggone Fear and Greed Index. Fear and Greed Index hit greed. Your boy gonna have his finger on the trigger. X. Fear and Greed Index hit greed. I'm gonna be ready. Okay. Antoine says supposedly retail will bring 7 trillion into the market this year. Well, if it brings 7 trillion, we're already at 3 trillion, so that'll hit us at 10 trillion. That'll be beautiful. Between retail and institutions, that could definitely happen. That could definitely happen. Retail, they're going to FOMO in like they always do. So we're going to be ready. We're some of the folks that's in the market early. So we're going to be exiting as the retail investors come into the market. Bitcoin ETFs, the government, and big institutions is what happened to 2025. Whenever them fools get involved, the fun ends. What are your current top three altcoins to hold for a 2 to 3x? 2 to 3x, I got Ethereum, I got Solana, I got Sui. What else I even got Litecoin, believe it or not. My other one that I had, Chainlink, Bitcoin Cash. Yep, those are my six. Those are my six. Organic Productions, what's going on with you, my man? Shouts out to my boy Organic Productions. You see the market doing this thing, man. Cryptocurrency market is trying to make a bounce, trying to show that it can recover, trying to prove a lot of the naysayers wrong, a lot of the people who have counted the cryptocurrency market out. But now we're seeing things recover. Even Aave's up 8% today. Pepe is up 17%. Number 35th, 35th largest cryptocurrency coin in the world, up up 17% in one day. That is beautiful. That is what I like to see. That's an awesome pump. Story IP. So this is just one day. We're gonna see what tomorrow um, presents to us. Dash coin up 45% in one day. Goodness. Bree J 8001. Jesus Christ is Lord. You ain't lying about that. Aerodrome Finance is doing this thing. It's a new coin, LIT, lighter. This coin is down 30% on the week. It must have had a lot of new coins have been popping up. Let's take a look at what this coin is about. This coin was at $3.13. It's a brand new coin. Came out December. I don't know what this coin is about. So many coins be popping up in the top 100. But the market is looking good, man. You got coins like Polkadot, Uniswap. Things are starting to turn around. We're starting to see a little bit of a change. Just in entertainment, what's going on, my man? He say Stock Holiday is the real OG. I got all the gray. I'm the real OG in the cryptocurrency market, man. He said, glad I caught you on the live, man. I appreciate you joining and hanging out with us on what's today, the Tuesday night live Stock Holiday show. You know how we do. We'll pop up and go live whenever, man. Organic say, Coach, can you take a look at Rich Tech Biotic stock? They signed a partnership with Amazon and Microsoft for their humanoid robots. Is that right? Is that a public traded company? Rich Tech. Let's check that out, man. See what's going on. What's going on? Rich Tech Robotics. See what's going on. Rich Tech Robotics. Okay. Heck yeah. Let's check it out. Put me on something. Market cap $276 million. 114 million shares out. See what's going on. I have to write that one down. Always good to get in these plays early, man. Oh shoot, my computer won't act a fool. Let's see what's going on. I'm about to check that out. See what it's saying as far as this being affiliated with Amazon and let's take a look at the stock market. See what's going on with it. He said if you Google search, they signed a contract with Amazon and Microsoft to help produce equipment for their robots. Them humanoids robots are going to be the future. You know a lot about that. RICH Tech, Rich Tech Robotics, ticker symbol RR. Okay, it's been on the market since 2023. It was $5. Now it's 3.91. Damn. In 2024, it got down to 68 cent. Sheesh. I'm gonna put that one on my radar, man. I'm gonna check that one out. Appreciate you dropping that alpha on us. Anything could change, though. Yeah. Okay. Appreciate that, man. I'm gonna look into that and see what the heck, which direction I want to go. It's always good to catch these things ahead of time before the mainstream get a hold of them. But AI, man, that AI stuff is definitely taking control and taking over. See what else we got rocking with us. He said, "Coach jamming out in the office." I ain't got my West Coast beats on today, man. I got my old school stuff, my slow motion music, my get out the way music on today. Yeah, but Bitcoin's doing strong. We're at $95,403 right now. Ethereum $3,333. Free and Great Index is at 52. Bitcoin dominance 58.6. Just like that, man. We're at 58.6 tomorrow. We could easily be 58.2, 58.1 dominance. Things can change very quick. When the market is pumping and going up, like we say, we just need Bitcoin to hold strong. As long as Bitcoin can hold strong, Bitcoin don't even really have to pump. We just need Bitcoin to hold its own. Bitcoin just need to hold the bridge up. Bitcoin just needs to hold the foundation up. If Bitcoin can hold the bridge up, our altcoins can cross. Ethereum can cross over. Altcoins can cross over. Bitcoin just stand there. Hold the bridge up with both hands. Hold the market up with both hands, and altcoins are going to travel. Ethereum's going to travel. Then after altcoins travel across the bridge, Ethereum travel across the bridge. Now you come on over Ethereum. Now you come on over and pump that 150, pump that $175,000 market cap price. If Bitcoin hit $150,000 price, that's huge. That is huge. So who knows what 2026 can deliver to us? That's the excitement right there. He said, I guess they also partner with Nvidia and Coinbase. Wow. A little bit of money in there. I'm up 10%. 10% is beautiful. That's the stock market. 10% up is beautiful. But you take a look at coins like Pepe coin up, what, 17% in one day. That is why we are in cryptocurrency. The stuff we can do in the stock market, cryptocurrency can run laps around these other investment classes, assets. Let's take a look at some of our small cap coins that see what Spell token's doing. See if Spell token. Okay, spell token got a little green going on. It's at three zeros and 28. Spell token super beat down. Golly. Okay, spell token over the last month is up 12%. Shouts out to spell token. See what other coin that we was. Let's see what Turbo Coin is doing. Still at two zeros and two. Turbo Coin. Whew. Turbo Coin been getting this butt kicked. $138 million market cap over the past month. Broke even. Over the past week, down 3%. In one day, okay, it's up 8%. Hopefully it continue. Turbo Coin is up 8% in one day. What other coins that we've been rocking with? Onyx Coin. See what XCN is doing. We're looking for. Did XCN hit a penny a few days ago? It got close. It hit two zeros and 94. Right now it's two zeros and 90. 330 million market cap. We know XCN could pump out of control whenever it wants to. It did get to what 3 or 4 cent January 2025. That was a year ago. Now we're January 2026. Will XCN repeat some of the moves that it's made in 2025? January have been bullish over the past couple of years. 2024 January was explosive. That was the baby altcoin season. January, February, March 2024. January 2025 was extremely bullish. Then we saw February 1st, which was the bloodbath. That's what started all the entire debacle of 2025. Now we got another chance to get it right. Now we have the year of 2026. Is this the year where a lot of folks previously thought should be the bear market? 2026 should be the bear market. 2026 should be where crypto winter could be taking place. Could this be the delay year to where we see altcoin season, to where we see some of these altcoins start to recover and start to explode? Because in order for these coins to recover, they're going to need to explode. In order for XCN Onyx coin to get back to 3 4 cent, gonna have to explode. Right now it's almost a penny, so a 2 or 3x will get this coin back to 3 cent. That's not even a quote unquote explosion. Altcoin season explosion is like 7x, 11x. That's an explosion. But have things completely changed to where we're no longer going to see those parabolic pumps? Maybe we see a 3x, 5x, 6x, but who knows? 2026 is very new. 2026 is um, still to be determined. So let's see what other coins that we were looking at over the past year or so. Y'all name some coins. What other coins we was looking at? I can't think of some of them damn coins. You see Pepe coin had a great recovery. Bonk did its thing. Turbo coins up today. See what Jasmy coin talking about. See what Jasmy coin did today. Jasmy coin up 5% today. Over the week, Jasmy coin down 6%. Mm. Over the past month, damn, Jasmy coin up 50% over the past month. When in doubt, zoom out. That is huge. That pay attention to the characteristics of your coin. Jasmy coin is a $500,000 market cap. It is currently the number 104th largest cryptocurrency coin in the world. This coin is up 50% in the past month. I don't know a lot of other coins that's up that much over the past month. That is huge. That is huge, and that could be telling us something. We know Jasmy Coin definitely got the power to have breakouts. At least the old Jasmy Coin. I'm not really familiar with a lot of the new specs that Jasmy Coin is under, but you know, Last cycle, jasmy coin was one of my most bullish and explosive plays of last cycle. Toshi. Rishi John, what's going on with you, my boy? Shouts out to Rishi John. Yeah, but jasmy coin could be ready to get back to 1 penny. Now, you talking about excitement? Shoot. Jasmy coin. Jasmy coin was at 3 cent January 2025. Wow. Oh, what a difference a day made. Just that quick. 3 cent to under a penny. This doggone thing was 0.005 last week. Now it's almost a penny. Up 50% in 1 week. Welcome to cryptocurrency. See what Toshi talking about. Toshi is up today. Up 10%. Nice little pump. Toshi market cap, $150 million market cap. Currently the number 193rd largest cryptocurrency coin in the world. Over the past week, Toshi coin is down 2%. Over the past month, Toshi coin is down 7%. Over the past month, jasmy coin is up 50%. Pay attention to the characteristics of your coins. It might be time to get some jasmy coin. What other? That was something else we talked about. I'll write that stuff down. But the fact that jasmy coin is up 50% over the past month, something is going on. Something is going on. Justin, what's going on, man? He said, I hope spell token hits a penny again. Been holding for years, just letting it sit until my magic number hits. Do you ever think it could hit a penny with the bullish altcoin season? Absolutely. A lot of times, some of these coins that we think are dead, we count out. These are some of the coins that can really have a huge awakening. They can really recover and really shock a lot of folks. So that's where the power of patience come in at. A lot of folks are say, "Oh man, you crazy? You still holding that coin? That coin is never gonna do X. That coin is never gonna do Y or Z." You just never know. That is cryptocurrency. Just when you think these coins are toast, just when you think these coins are dead, boom, and you'll be living with regrets. Saying, "Damn, I sold my whole bag. I would be up 100,000. I would be up 50,000 had I just been patient. Had I just left my position in there." What coin was I looking at? I forgot what coin I was looking at, but some of these coins, really got the potential to do have some explosive moves. He said, "Yo, coach, you think it's kind of weird how after that shooting of the United Healthcare CEO, the stock market never recovered?" What do you mean never recovered? I mean the stock market is at all-time highs, down 8% in the last 5 years, and cliff dive last year. Was 0.002 back in March. Yeah, man, definitely. It don't take much for these coins to recover. Don't take much for these coins to recover. That is the main reason that we're in cryptocurrency, because these coins can recover very quick. Just when you think it's all done, just when you think it's over, oh, just that particular stock, the United Healthcare. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. So that right there is exciting just to see the market have a pump like it did today. We've been talking about how Bitcoin could pump five, eight, $10,000 in 1 day. So to see it happen is very exciting to see the direction, the possibilities that the market can go. But some of the things that we have been seeing, some of the things that we unfortunately have become accustomed to is seeing every pump have a dump. Yeah, we're seeing a pump right now, but tomorrow we could see a dump because that is what we have been seeing. We've become accustomed to seeing every pump get followed by a dump. Yeah, we got a $5,000 pump today, but tomorrow we could be down 4K. Tomorrow we could be down $3,500, and everybody's gonna be. See, I told you. Told you the market's not going to cover. Told you it's going to take it all back. That's a possibility. Um, Over the past 3 months, we just been seeing the market being stuck. We just been seeing the market lightweight being dead. That's what we've been seeing. So it was feeling like nothing was going to happen. Excitement level was down. People would say that it was boring. Typically, when that mode kicks in, we have some excitement after that. We don't know if it's going to be excitement to the upside or excitement to the downside, but we are seeing some excitement right now to the upside. So we'll take that. Always good to take the positive moves in the market. So it's all up to Bitcoin. Whatever Bitcoin decides to do will dictate the entire market. What is Bitcoin doing today? Bitcoin decided to pump. Bitcoin dictates the entire market. The entire market is pumping right now. So those are good things to see. So um, we're just pretty much waiting for the market to break out of its current structure. We've been trading between the 90K, 95K for a little bit. We just want to see it break out of its current structure or waiting to see it break out of its current structure. Would definitely love to see it break out to the upside. Would love to see Bitcoin hit 98K. Would love to see it hit 102, 103. Would love to see Ethereum get back to the $4,000 range. You know, and it could happen just like that. It could happen very quick. We talking about being up $5,000 in one day. What if tomorrow we up another $5,000 and we're at $100,000 price tomorrow? That could happen. So these are some of the things that we paying attention to. These are some of um, the realities in cryptocurrency. This is what can happen. This is what can occur. Fear and greed index is at 52. Tomorrow we could be at 56. If the price go up another $5,000, we had $100,000 Bitcoin. We'll probably be at 58. Fear and greed index. So great moves, great times. We're gonna take this day. It's not over by far. Cryptocurrency is still volatile. Now we just want to see it be volatile to the upside. 2025, we saw so much volatility to the downside. We want to see some volatility to the upside. We want to see the market go up $4,000 one day. The next day it go up $3,000. The day after that it go up $2,500. $10,000 moved in 3 days. Price pumped up. That is what we want to see. So I'm just going to continue to kick back. I'm going to continue to watch the market. Not going to get too high. You know, the market is up today, just like we don't like to get too low when the market is dipping and when the prices are going down. So, y'all hold tight. Continue to watch the market. Continue to watch the characteristics of these particular plays. Have your finger on the trigger and be ready to make a move to the upside or the downside. And that's all I got for you on this one. It's your boy, Stock Holiday, and I'm out.